The 2026 Indian Challenger Limited isn't just another cruiser. It's a machine designed to dominate the open road in every way imaginable. From the moment you lay eyes on its aggressive stance and commanding presence, it's clear that this bike wasn't built for the timid. Underneath that sleek, sculpted body sits a high-performance powertrain engineered for relentless torque and effortless highway passing power. The Challenger Limited doesn't just accelerate. It propels you forward with a confidence that leaves rivals scrambling to keep up. This is the kind of motorcycle that makes seasoned riders stop, stare, and rethink what a performance cruiser can truly achieve. But what truly sets the 2026 Challenger Limited apart is how it blends brute strength with sophisticated technology and pure rider comfort. Packed with advanced electronics, rider-focused systems, and premium amenities meant to make every mile feel like a thrill ride, this bike feels like the culmination of decades of engineering evolution. Whether you're carving through mountain passes, cruising long stretches of highway, or simply turning heads at every stoplight, the Challenger Limited demands attention and respect. If you think you've seen the pinnacle of cruiser performance, wait until you experience what Indian has unleashed with the 2026 Challenger Limited. This is the ride everyone will be talking about. The 2026 Harley-Davidson Street Glide isn't just entering the touring scene, it's charging in as Harley's loudest, boldest declaration of road supremacy yet. The instant you see that iconic batwing fairing cutting through the air and the unmistakable silhouette planted with confidence, you know this machine was engineered to dominate attention and asphalt alike. Beneath its aggressive stance, the torque-packed Milwaukee 8 engine unleashes a surge of power that feels effortless at highway speeds and intoxicating when the road opens up. This isn't just forward motion, it's controlled authority that makes every pass, every curve, and every mile feel intentional and commanding. What elevates the 2026 Street Glide into headline-making territory is how seamlessly Harley-Davidson blends classic attitude with modern performance intelligence. Advanced rider technology, comfort-focused suspension, and ergonomics designed for real-world long hauls transform endless miles into a smooth, confidence-filled experience. The cockpit feels less like a motorcycle and more like a rider's command center, built for those who crave adrenaline without sacrificing comfort. Heads will turn, conversations will start, and expectations will be shattered, because this isn't just another street glide. The 2026 Harley-Davidson Street Glide is the bike that proves the touring game has evolved, and if you think you've already seen the best, you're about to be proven wrong. The 2026 Yamaha Star Eluder isn't here to simply compete. It's here to take over the long-distance touring game. One glance at its commanding silhouette and aggressive, road-hungry stance makes it clear this machine was built for riders who demand more from every mile. Hidden beneath that bold fairing is a powertrain tuned for relentless highway pull and silky smooth torque that turns cross-country runs into effortless missions. Whether you're charging through mountain passes or devouring endless stretches of open road, the Eluder doesn't follow the rules of touring. It rewrites them with confidence, power, and unmistakable presence. What pushes the 2026 Star Eluder into a league of its own is how Yamaha blends raw muscle with intelligent, rider-focused refinement. This bike feels less like transportation and more like a rolling command center, packed with advanced rider aids, premium comfort features, and ergonomics designed to keep you locked in for hours without fatigue. Its aerodynamic design cuts through wind with ease, while every control feels placed with purpose, encouraging you to ride farther and harder than ever before. If you thought the touring category had already reached its peak, the 2026 Yamaha Star Eluder is ready to shatter that belief and leave every rival scrambling to catch up. The 2026 GL 1800 Honda Goldwing DCT isn't just another model announcement. It's a shockwave that's rippling through the entire touring motorcycle world. Honda didn't simply refine the Goldwing formula, it reinvented what riders thought was already perfect. The legendary flat-six engine delivers endless, glass-smooth power that feels almost unreal. while the dual-clutch transmission transforms every ride into a seamless, effortless experience. Highways suddenly feel shorter, corners feel lighter, and long-distance rides lose their fatigue factor entirely. One glance is enough to understand this isn't a routine update. It's Honda reminding everyone exactly who still rules the touring throne. What makes the 2026 Goldwing DCT impossible to ignore is how flawlessly it fuses high-end luxury with jaw-dropping performance. Intelligent systems work behind the scenes to anticipate every move, from adaptive riding modes to a suspension setup that responds in real time to the road beneath you. The cockpit feels closer to a premium touring command center than a motorcycle, yet the instant you open the throttle, the Goldwing unleashes the kind of authority that only decades of dominance can deliver. This is a machine that outclasses its rivals without needing to shout, refined to near perfection and confident in its legacy. If you believe the ultimate touring motorcycle has already been built, the 2026 GL 1800 Honda Goldwing DCT is about to prove you wrong. The 2026 Yamaha Star Venture TC isn't just entering the luxury touring segment, it's firing a warning shot that the battle for touring supremacy is far from finished. One look at its imposing, premium design is enough to stop riders in their tracks, but the real surprise hits when you realize just how much comfort, technology, and refinement Yamaha has hidden beneath that elegant exterior. Anchored by a massive V-twin built for endless torque and effortless highway dominance, the Star Venture TC glides through long distances with a smoothness that makes miles disappear. From its wind-cheating aerodynamic fairing to a suspension setup tuned for near-floating comfort, every element feels engineered to make fatigue a distant memory. What pushes the 2026 Star Venture TC into headline-grabbing territory is the way Yamaha fuses old-school touring muscle with next-generation intelligence. This isn't just a powerful cruiser. It's a rolling luxury command center designed for riders who demand more than brute force. Advanced rider assist systems, seamless connectivity, and premium touring amenities transform every ride into a first-class experience on two wheels. Whether you're crossing state lines, chasing the horizon, or simply refusing to settle for anything less than the best, the Star Venture TC stands as a direct challenge to every heavyweight touring icon on the road. Keep your eyes on this one, because the 2026 Yamaha Star Venture TC might just be the bike that forces the entire luxury touring world to step up or fall behind. The 2026 Indian Pursuit Darkhorse Premium isn't just raising the bar for touring motorcycles, it's threatening to make everything else on the road feel instantly obsolete. This isn't a routine refresh or a safe evolution. This is Indian Motorcycle, unleashing its most aggressive vision yet of what an American touring machine can be. Wrapped in that sinister blacked-out Darkhorse styling is a powerhouse built for riders who demand authority in every mile. The moment the Power Plus engine comes to life and its rumble pulses through the chassis, it becomes obvious this bike was engineered to dominate highways, attack twisty roads, and crush long distances without hesitation. Every line, every component, every detail sends a clear message. This is touring performance taken to the extreme. What truly pushes the 2026 Pursuit Darkhorse Premium into must-watch territory is how seamlessly it blends raw muscle with cutting-edge intelligence and luxury-grade comfort. This bike isn't about chasing speed alone. It's about riding farther, smoother, and smarter than ever before. Electronically adjustable suspension, premium all-day seating, and rider-focused control systems work in perfect harmony to make endless miles feel almost effortless. The Darkhorse Premium refuses to be just another option in the touring category. It's a direct challenge to every competitor on the road. If you think you've already experienced the peak of touring power and luxury, this machine is about to prove you wrong and change your expectations forever. The 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan Vaquero 1700 ABS isn't just making a comeback, it's returning with a point to prove, and it's aiming straight at the heart of the cruiser touring segment. One look at its sharp, low-slung profile and muscular stance is enough to know this machine means business. Beneath that sleek exterior sits a performance-tuned 1700cc V-twin that comes alive the instant you twist the throttle, unleashing effortless power and a surge of acceleration that demands attention. This isn't a gentle cruiser built to blend in. It's a road-hungry machine designed to carve corners, crush highways, and leave slower rivals wondering what just stormed past them. What launches the 2026 Vaquero 1700 ABS into must-watch territory is how Kawasaki has fused cruiser comfort with true sport touring precision. This bike was engineered, not improvised, featuring refined suspension, advanced ABS braking, and rider-focused technology that keeps you planted and confident in every riding condition. Long-haul ergonomics make hours in the saddle feel natural, while the integrated systems work quietly in the background to enhance control without killing the thrill. The Vaquero proves you don't have to choose between agility and muscle, or comfort and performance. If you thought the cruiser touring formula had already been perfected, the 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan Vaquero 1700 ABS is here to rewrite the rules, and it's doing it at full throttle. The 2026 Harley-Davidson Road Glide Street isn't easing into the future of touring. It's charging straight through the front gate and daring anything else on the road to keep up. One glance at that aggressive shark-nose fairing and muscular planted stance tells you this machine was never meant to blend in. Built for riders who demand absolute dominance on the highway and laser-sharp control through the corners, the Road Glide ST delivers instant throttle response and effortless speed that feels relentless, yet refined. The moment the road starts to twist, the chassis and suspension lock you in, turning miles of asphalt into territory this bike confidently claims as its own. What pushes the 2026 Road Glide ST into headline-grabbing territory is how seamlessly Harley-Davidson fuses raw performance with next-level touring intelligence and comfort. Advanced rider aids, premium electronics, and all-day ergonomics transform long rides into adrenaline-charged experiences without sacrificing control or ease. The cockpit feels less like a seat and handlebars, and more like a rider's command center, built for those who refuse to compromise on power, style, or endurance. Whether you're tearing down the interstate, carving scenic back roads, or pulling into town with every head turning your way, this Road Glide ST makes one thing clear: the sport touring category just got redefined. If you thought you'd already seen the best, the 2026 Harley-Davidson Road Glide Street is about to prove you wrong. The 2026 BMW K1600 GT isn't quietly evolving. It's kicking the door down and announcing that luxury sport touring now plays by a whole new set of rules. One look at its sculpted bodywork and commanding road presence tells you this machine was built to overwhelm expectations, not meet them. At its core lives BMW's legendary six-cylinder engine, delivering a relentless wave of silky torque that devours endless highways and attacks tight backroads with equal confidence. Precision braking, laser-sharp handling, and an aerodynamic design that stays rock solid at any speed turn every ride into a masterclass in control. This isn't a bike that simply covers distance, it consumes it, leaving seasoned riders questioning everything they thought they knew about touring performance. What truly elevates the 2026 K1600 GT into a class of its own is how seamlessly BMW fuses that raw performance with first-class comfort and cutting-edge rider intelligence. This machine feels less like a motorcycle and more like a rolling touring command center, packed with intuitive electronics, premium suspension, and ergonomics designed for all-day endurance without fatigue. Every system works in harmony to keep you connected, confident, and fully engaged from the first mile to the last. Whether you're chasing distant horizons, tearing through mountain passes, or demanding the absolute peak of sport touring capability, the K1600 GT stands ready to redefine the category. If you think you've already seen the pinnacle of sport touring, the 2026 BMW K1600 GT is about to prove you were only halfway there. The 2026 Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic 114 isn't simply honoring the past. It's reawakening cruiser history with a force that's impossible to ignore. One glance at its unmistakable heritage styling fused with modern, aggressive details makes it clear this bike was never meant to fade into the background. Beneath that timeless silhouette roars the Milwaukee 8114, delivering deep, ground-shaking torque that hits hard, yet stays perfectly controlled. Every twist of the throttle sends a confident surge forward, making long highway stretches disappear and backroad cruising feel effortlessly smooth. This isn't nostalgia for nostalgia's sake. It's classic Harley soul powered by modern muscle. What truly launches the 2026 Heritage Classic 114 into must-watch territory is how Harley-Davidson has wrapped serious touring capability around that iconic cruiser heart. Comfort-tuned suspension, rider-focused electronics, and confidence-inspiring handling transform every ride into something you want to keep going long after the road ends. Long days in the saddle feel natural, while the unmistakable heritage design guarantees attention everywhere you stop. Whether you're carving scenic highways or rolling into a rally with instant respect, this bike doesn't just make an impression, it starts conversations. If you think you already know what a classic touring cruiser can deliver, the 2026 Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic 114 is about to shatter every assumption you had.